Hello everyone, and welcome to my 1 to 99 fishing guide. For this guide I'm going to be showing both methods for free-to-play players as well as members, and I'll also be showing an AFK way to get to 99 and also make some money, as well as a less AFK but much faster way to get to 99 if you want to power train. Anyway, before we get started in the guide, there's a few gear and items that you can use to boost your XP per hour and are really going to help you train, so I'd recommend to get some of these before you really start hardcore on your training. Here are some of the items that I would recommend to speed up your fishing training. First of all, the clan avatar. If you're in a clan that has access to an avatar, I'd recommend to bring that along with you while you fish, or just be on the same world as when the avatar is summoned, and you'll get a slightly smaller but still helpful XP boost. Also, the fishing urns. You just keep these in your inventory while you fish, and they will slowly fill up over time. The higher level the urn, the more XP you'll gain while it's teleported away, but it also takes up longer to fill. You also need a crafting level for these. If you need more information about urns or how to make them, just click on the urn and it will send you to my urns guide. I also have the Fish Flingers outfit up there, which gives a total of 5% XP boost to fishing while worn. You get this from the activity Fish Flingers, which I will also be having a guide on soon, and I'll have a link to that later in the video and in the description. Also the Sacred Clay Harpoon. You can gain these from the Stealing Creation minigame. And what's nice about the Sacred Clay Harpoon is you just gain XP from it nowadays, so you don't actually have to use the harpoon, you just click on it and you can get fishing XP, which goes straight into your fishing skill and is used up over time as you fish. There's also an aura called the Call of the Sea aura, which can be very helpful. It increases your rate to catch fish, so that can also speed up your XP per hour as you'll be catching more fish per hour. Finally, there's familiars, which I would not recommend if you have the clan avatar because the avatar is more helpful. But you can use, there's 3 different fishing familiars, the granite crab, the ibis, and the granite lobster, which give a +1, +3, and +4 fishing boost respectively. This doesn't help a lot, but if you don't have a clan avatar, it's better than nothing, so feel free to bring one of them along. At level 1 fishing, you want to make your way to Draenor Village. Make sure you stock up on some fishing baits at one of the fishing stores or at the Grand Exchange, however you choose to buy them. It is a little cheaper at the fishing stores. And you might as well buy some feathers while you're there because you'll need them for the next part. 1,000 bait will be plenty, you won't even need that much. So initially you come south of the bank and use the net that should be on your tool belt so you don't have to worry about getting one of those to catch some shrimps. You will not catch anchovies till level 15, so don't worry about those. You will just be catching shrimps at the start. And as soon as you hit level 5, switch over to bait fishing. You'll be catching sardines. Level 10, you'll start catching the herring. You just need to do this to level 20. It won't take hardly any time at all. This is also for pay to play and free to play. You both start out the exact same way as it is with most skills, and you can also just put them on your action bar and drop them. They're not worth much, not really worth banking unless you want to cook them if you are also starting on your cooking skill. So for fly fishing, this is what free to play members do all the way from level 20 to 99. And for members, you're only going to be here until level 70, so it won't be as much of a grind. However, you can always stick here until level 99 if you'd like. It's not too much slower than the faster methods. But anyway, my favorite spot to fly fish is Barbarian Village. It's just a little bit north of the bridge between Varrock and Barbarian Village here. Again, just put these on your action bar and drop them as so. It's quite easy. You just can press on the keys that the fish are assigned to and it'll drop right out of your inventory. Also, if you assign them to a number key, you can just press the number key and hold it down and you don't have to spam it and it'll drop them all. I just prefer the letter keys myself because they're easier to access. I did not include an XP rate for this method because it varies so much by level, but I found that it maxes out at about 66 XP per hour at level 99 with the fishing outfit and urns. Now, for the AFK method from level 70 to 90, you do need to complete the quest Swan Song. It's not a difficult quest, but it does have quite a few of the pre-requirement quests. If you do not want to complete this quest, but you still want to AFK, just stick with the fly fishing all the way until level 90. I prefer Monkfish because they're a little more AFK if you are one of these people that want to AFK and don't care about the faster XP. And you also make a bit of money from these as well. About 130-ish K cash per hour, so it's not great, but it's definitely better than losing money with the fly fishing because you use up feathers and you drop the fish. But anyway, you want to come to the Piscatores fishing colony. I showed the fairy ring code there at the start of this clip if you missed that. And just come in here as soon as you complete the Swan Song quest, and you will be able to fish at these fishing spots. Just click net on them. You can also harpoon for swordfish here, so don't do that. Make sure you're netting. But anyway, you can get anywhere from about 30 to 45k XP per hour. The 45k XP per hour is of course with the fishing outfit and URNS used, which I would always recommend to use while you're fishing because it helps a lot. Anyway, this next method here is Fish Flingers plus Barbarian Fishing. You can do the Fish Flingers minigame once every 10 minutes, and the minigame takes 10 minutes, so you can do it 3 times per hour with 3 waiting periods of 10 minutes each. What I'd recommend to do in those waiting periods is to do some Barbarian Fishing, which I will be showing in the next clip. But anyway, this is the way to go from level 70 to 99, the fastest way to train fishing in the game. You can get up to about 95k XP per hour. I do not quite have a Fish Flingers guide up yet, but it will be up soon, so as soon as it's up, just click on the screen where you see the video, and that'll take you straight to my Fish Flingers guide. And in that guide, I will teach you everything that you need to know to complete Fish Flingers successfully and to not miserably fail at it. And anyway, this is the method that I personally did to 99 fishing from about, well, I did this from about 80 to 90, and then I did C2 from 90 to 99. But anyway, this is Barbarian Fishing here, and as soon as you do Barbarian Fishing, it's just south of the area which I showed in the previous clip where I talked to the fishermen. And this is the fast method, the other thing that you want to do along with Fish Flingers. So while you're waiting for games, you just run straight down here and do some Barbarian Fishing. And as you saw there, I had my mouse to, I selected my gameplay to a 1-button mouse gameplay under the game settings. That's very important. And you want to make sure that your fish are in your action bar at the very bottom of the screen, and that you're on the 1 mouse button gameplay. And you want to move your mouse to the top of the fish icon, which is on your action bar at the bottom of the screen. It has to be at the very top, and then just double click and you will immediately drop the fish. Make sure the mouse is at the top or you'll open up another interface which you don't want. But as you see, as long as you're on that 1 button mouse gameplay, you can drop the fish very, very easily just by double clicking, and so it's not too annoying to get the fish out of your inventory. So this is the big one, the Rocktails method, level 90 to 99 AFK. I did not do this personally. I would not recommend to do this personally because the XP is slow. You can actually make more money per hour if you train a faster method and kill bosses. In the time that you save, you'll make a lot more money. However, if you're really determined to just sit back and relax your fishing experience from level 90 to 99 as much as possible, this is the way to go. You can also make about 300k-ish per hour. It really depends because the price of Rocktails goes up and down quite often, but you can also make some decent cash here as well. As you see in my inventory, I have some living minerals. I just killed some monsters for them personally, but these can be bought off the Grand Exchange for usually around 350 GP each, and you'll be making a lot of money off them because the Rocktails are about 2.5k each at current GE prices. You can also use Signs of the Porter. As you see, I have one in my inventory. Whatever your divination level is, just use the highest level sign of the Porter that you can, and as long as you're wearing these send the Rocktail straight to the bank, so you don't even need to bank, which is, again, pretty darn handy. But just keep in mind that catching these Rocktails is normally quite slow, so you can wait quite a while for your inventory to fill up and then either bank them or use your Sign of the Porter to bank them for you. But anyway, this is a method that I wouldn't recommend doing personally. However, you do get, I will admit, a solid 5 minutes of AFK, and you don't even have to pay attention to the game until your character is about ready to log out from being inactive for so long. So if you enjoy that kind of playing, then that might be for you. And the final method that I have here is C2 fishing. This video is a little bit too long to explain this method in the video, but what I am going to do is just leave a link on the screen. So click on the video that you see on the screen, and that will open up a new tab with my C2 fishing guide on it. And this is a very, very efficient way to train both fishing and woodcutting. It's not as fast fishing XP per hour, but it is very, very good woodcutting XP per hour and also decent XP per hour in fishing. So if you need to train both skills, this is the most efficient way to do it, and a really quick way to level up as well. And I personally enjoy it. It's kind of fun. So anyway, check that out if that method appeals to you at all. Anyway, this is going to be the end of my fishing guide. I really hope that you guys found it helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them either in the comments, and I will respond to them because I do read the comments, or you can also join my friends chat in-game, especially if this video goes old, because I do not watch my older videos, and it is a bit harder to reply to the comments on those, but I will definitely reply to you if I see your comments and I know the answer. But anyway, that's about all for this guide. If you have any need for other skill guides, I have almost all the skill guides done. I will soon have every skill guide done, and they are in a nice playlist which you will find in an annotation on the screen somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is yet, but that's about going to do it for me today in this guide. Thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with the new outro that I created, so tell me what you think. and farewell.